Well, equity shares in Europe are tracking Wall Street lower after that weaker than expected data on U.S. service industries. Let's get the details from Mark Barton, who is in London. Good morning, Mark. I thought UK manufacturing and housing was supposed to be helping us all out here today.
It was, and I'm going to come to that in a second, Margaret, because that was the positive earlier. The negative was your data 38 minutes ago on service industries. It was all looking so good before that, Margaret. Stocks were rising for the 14th day in 18, but still, earnings do continue to impress. We've had profit at France's second biggest bank, Stoxx. It reported a less than expected 52% decline. AXA, Europe's second biggest insurer, released a 39% dip in first half result. That beat estimates. And investors, Margaret, raising a drink to Carlsberg. Profit rising thanks to higher beer prices and improved profitability in Russia. That's its biggest market. For the record, Margaret, this earnings season, 201 companies have reported results on the Stoxx 600. 102 have beaten estimates.
But the better than expected economic data, I mean, what happened? The market's attention sort of short-lived.
Yeah, I mean, they liked it, though, and it's still something the Bank of England will think about tomorrow when it decides on rates, because confidence here in the UK rose to the highest level in more than a year. House prices stopped falling, you mentioned that, and manufacturing here unexpectedly jumping in June by the most in 1.5 years, factories raising production of cars and computers, and much the same in Europe as well, Margaret, ahead of the ECB's decision on rates tomorrow. Manufacturing and service industries contracting at the slowest pace in a year in July, and that also adds to evidence the worst recession since World War II's bottomed out. So yes, shares are lower, Margaret, but the earnings better than expected and the data better than expected, so it's not all gloomy here.
All right, Mark Barton. Well, we should also note that the British currency, the pound's at the highest level against the dollar in about 9 months after that UK manufacturing report.